What is up, everybody? It is Tog here, and welcome back to some more old school zombies. Today we're going to continue on with no Numa, which is Japanese for Forest of the Dead, I'm pretty sure. So we can expect some zombies here. This is the first map that includes Dr. Edward Richtofen, Tank Dempsey. Fuck. I actually don't know Takio's first name and I feel bad about it, but I do know Nikolai Belinsky is his first name, so that I can get behind. And it looks like these load times are crazy in these old games. Like, I just hopped in this game and it's about to start up. Same rules as before. As long as I get past round 10, I will be okay with like continuing that run, but if I don't, then I won't do that. But yeah, so this map was the third map that was released ever, as you can probably tell from the World at War menu, basically. And it's the first one where we see our 4 characters. I think I might have mentioned that already. I'm getting pretty repetitive. Based on the story that I'm familiar with, I'm pretty sure there was some testing being done on these 4 individuals. Maybe not Richtofen, or maybe Richtofen was the one behind it and they just don't know about it. I think that might be what it is. You guys and gals are gonna have to look into that yourselves. I follow some of the story, but I only really know like the simple stuff, like about Samantha and Maxis, some of those things. But for me, I really just like playing it for the gameplay. Maybe I'll read up on it sometimes, but for now, I'm just gonna try to survive. And luckily, there are perks on this map as well. They're just a little fancier than they were in Verrucht. Like in Verrucht, they were pretty standard, you know, in the spots, you know where they are, small map. In this one, there's 4 different locations and you have to open the doors to get there. And once you get there, it'll be random, basically. And it's kind of cool animation, so we'll see that when we get there. But for now, I'm just gonna keep stabbing these zombies.
Hey, is it just me or is it raining blood around here?
Kind of is. I don't think there's Nazis in here. I think these are probably just either Imperial soldiers or something of the sort, but can't really speak for certain. It definitely sounds like I didn't do any research on this map, and it's because I totally didn't. I just kind of have been hopping into these games like I want to play some zombies, but it is still the first time I've ever played the World at War version of it. So I've played this plenty of times on Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 1. Probably least out of all the other maps, though. I think I've played all the maps more than I've played no Numa. I don't know why. It's not that it's not a good map. It's just not my favorite. I really like Verrucht, and Darius is just like a classic, like good map that I've played a ton of times. And Nocturne and Toten I liked playing as a challenge, and on Black Ops 3 it was really fun to play solo, because it actually wasn't much of a challenge once you had perks, in my opinion. Just because there's a lot of really good training spots, whereas in Verrucht you had no training spots. Here there are some spots that you can train on pretty comfortably, at least in the other games I found. I don't know how it's going to be in this game, but I do know that this map was the first one to introduce the Wonderwaffe.
Hasta la vista, meatbags.
I am expecting to try to go for the Wonderwaffe this game, and maybe that'll allow me to get pretty far. We're going to have to see how this game goes, though. It's going to be a slow start. The box isn't in power as it was in Verrucht. This time it's just going to be right downstairs, so I'll be able to get that pretty quickly. However, there's 2 ways to open the door to get to the box. There's one direct, this staircase to clear the debris, or we can take that door. Most of the time, I just take the... Oh shoot, I'm dead. That's awesome. Usually I take the downstairs route because it's pretty direct, but I found out that if you buy this door, that you can get around without buying any more doors. So, just to switch up the scenery and maybe do a way that people aren't as familiar with, I'm gonna go this way. I'm still gonna hit the box a couple of times, though. And let's see what gun this is. The Thompson, probably. I don't know what gun this is.
Weapons out of juice!
This gun's pretty good. Let's see if I can get a lighter gun, though. It's still too heavy for me right now.
Come get some.
I pretty much got the 2 heaviest guns in the game, so there's no stamina in this game at all. But for now, I think I'm just gonna run heavy. I'll do that. 1-shot headshot isn't too much of a problem. It's pretty accurate too.
Not your sea rations.
And look, 115. So that is something I am pretty familiar with. The element 115 is what pretty much powers like most of the magical stuff in zombies, such as the mystery box, the pack-a-punch. There's no pack-a-punch on this map. I think it also started up like the zombies in a sense too, so it's a pretty big deal, that element 115, and I guess they started introducing it at this point. Still pretty creepy environment, but I don't know. I don't know where exactly they get tested on. I just know they definitely had experiments done on them at some point. And I don't know if that's what made them nuts or if they were already nuts or just the fact that they're so isolated out here made them nuts, but most of them are pretty nuts. This reload time is absurdly slow, so I'm definitely going to be investing in speed cola. This map, I feel more comfortable getting to a high round on, but again, there's no quick revive, so if I go down, I go down. So I got to be really careful about it. Preserve everything, get a lot of points.
Hell yeah!
Not go down.
Sorry, zombie. I ain't nobody's meat snack.
See if I can get the stall points to nuke and then reload this quick enough to get the max ammo.
Boom, freak bags.
So far, so good.
That's right.
There is 4 locations here. There's the fishing hut. There is the comm room, the communications room. There's the storage, and there's the doctor's quarter. That's where the 4 original perks are going to be: quick revive, speed cola, juggernog, and double tap. And as we found out last time, quick revive is useless in solo in this game. You don't get any revives, and you don't have any teammates to revive, so we're not going to be purchasing it. If we unluckily get it as one of the first ones, that would suck, but I don't think that'll happen. That's pretty unlikely. I think I still do want to save my points until I find Jug, because it is, like, objectively the most useful perk, at least to start off, because having more health is just like, the whole point of the game is to not die, and that does a pretty good job of preventing you from death. You could argue that speed cola does something similar, because usually reloading takes a long time, and even switching to this gun takes a long time, so I'm not even sure. It definitely is faster than reloading, switching to my other weapon, but still. Whoa. They're spawning quick. I don't really hang out around this area too much, so I do know that the water makes you go super slow, so I don't really want to spend too much time in there. And it looks like the zombies are spawning super fast as well. This might not be a super easy game, but dang, the visuals in World at War are really creepy. I kind of like it. I don't think I've ever noticed like the hut like this. So that's the animation I was telling you about. And I got lucky. Let's do it. It's kind of funny how I don't lose the points until after I buy it.
That jingle.
I don't know what he said, but he said something about the jingle. Or who was singing the jingle, maybe? Hey, look at that. Dollars. I use dollars over here. Alright, I should be careful.
Get your hands off me.
Luckily, the mags are so large that I don't really run out of ammo super rapidly, but it's still pretty hectic for round 6. I think I'm gonna focus on getting perks quickly. This MG42 reloads pretty quickly. But I definitely still want to get speed cola. And once I get those 2 guns, those 2 perks, I should be in pretty hot shape. And I think I'm gonna just rack up points in some training spot. Usually, I like to do it at the flogger area, from what I'm familiar with in other games. But maybe I'll switch it up just to not stay in one place too long. But let's get it open for now. I don't really know how this operates in this game. I mean, it can't possibly operate like too differently than the other ones. I'm just curious how it looks right off the bat, because this is the first map that introduced traps in general.
This is gonna jack those freak bags up. Do that again, I'll bite you back, freak sack!
Okay, so it does work. It does work. I wonder how they must have built it, but it looks like a pretty simple contraption, honestly. It just spins pretty rapidly. That's cool. I'll wait until the last second for this insta-kill so that I can get some zombies on round 7 with it.
Insta-kill!
And I'm gonna get to use it on the Hellhounds. This is the first time they introduced Hellhounds too. I am sorry. Oh, they don't even. No. I thought she wasn't gonna say it for a hot sec. Of course she was gonna say it.
Right.
I'm gonna wait to buy double tap. I don't really think I need it necessarily with these weapons. And it looks like the flogger is ready to be used again, so that's interesting. I feel like most people watching this are familiar with zombies in general, but if you're not, those hellhounds do appear in most other COD games. I think there are versions of hellhounds in other games that aren't Treyarch made, but in all Treyarch games, there are some maps with hellhounds. Not all of them, but some of them. a good amount of them do. This is the first time they're ever introduced, and they do make a return in Doris. I hope that doesn't spoil anything for anybody, but they are a little more prevalent there. And person saying fetch me their souls is Samantha Maxis's daughter. It was her dog Fluffy, and when they were building the teleporter or something, they got teleported together and it got like all messed up. And apparently Fluffy was pregnant or something like that, and that's why there's a lot of them. This series is not to teach the story of zombies by any means. There are so many videos on YouTube that do that. I've never gotten around to watching like an entire thing just because like the story for me is like it's fun in the background, but I would never be able to play like a game based like that where the story is like so prevalently a part of it. Like to me, this is just a survival game. It's like any other like a battle royale like Fortnite or a zombie game where you just like you're trying to outlive everybody. Except here it's mostly cooperative, and the cool thing about this is like it's impossible to win. You're always gonna die unless there's some maps where you can do the Easter egg and escape and stuff. I never really liked that concept just because like I like the idea that I'm just going until I die. I don't know, to each their own in that aspect. This is looking pretty comfortable. I should be able to pass round 10 really easily. Like I have some really dope guns right now. I am gonna try to focus on opening up the rest of the map, and I will buy speed cola if it's available. But for now, it's just I'm chilling.
Hey, freak bag! He ain't that good! This is gonna jack those freak bags up.
Take some time to pick up steam.
Get your hands off
This is a pretty cool trap. Like, I can't deny it. Like, it's pretty unique. They don't really bring it back on any other maps. It's just a Sckool Numa thing. How am I not going to use it, you know? Luckily, they don't damage me. I hope this stops so I can grab the adult points. I don't think I go down if I have Jug, but I feel like it's not worth the risk. Well, I guess if there's only a couple left, I'll open up the doctor's quarters. I'm assuming, if I had to assume... What is that? It looks like as soon as you open an area, they come out of the water. Like there's just predetermined zombies that come out of the water. So that's cool. They didn't do that in the other games. That's pretty creepy, adds an aspect to it. This is definitely gonna be a quick revive.
Revive soda!
So it's not going to be here, but I would assume that the doctor's quarters is where Richtofen did his research and took all the data and stuff. I feel like it's Richtofen doing testing on the other three. I can't know that for sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Even though I feel like Edward Richtofen is the most psychotic out of all of them, maybe you don't need to have intensive torture or testing to become like that. I have to face the door to open the door. I don't like that at all. I'm just going to open the door. Oh shoot, I forgot about those zombies that are spawning behind me, probably, right? I don't see him. Alright, this is where the going gets tough. I have enough ammo to in my reserves, I think. Ouch, 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 ouch. That was pretty nerve-wracking. I think I took 4 hits, which I would worry that would kill me, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. And these zombies move hella fast in the water. I don't want to get in the water by any means, but this gun looks like it's pretty powerful, so I'm hoping it can do the trick. This is good. This is very good. Let's just open this door and buy speed cola. Like I said, not buying any guns. I think I'm gonna run with speed cola and Jug. I'm gonna go back to the flogger if I can make it there in time. If I can find my way there, honestly. Oh man, I don't like this. I do not like this. I don't want to get in the water, but I feel like I have to. Needed it to be insta-kill, or I would not have been comfortable doing that. But as you can see, I was really slow in the water, and the zombies are just as fast, so definitely gonna avoid that. You know what? Forget that. I think I called it the Forest of the Dead. I'm pretty sure it's Swamp of the Dead. I really did not do any research. I literally just, I was like, oh, I gotta record the Sckool Numa today, so I just sat down and started recording it. For these games, like, I don't really have to, like, do much for it, because I know how to play zombies. For me, it's also, like, a lot for fun. I want to experience these maps for the first time, at least on World at War. I just want to play them and see what they are, and I'm just gonna talk about the story because I think it's an interesting aspect to the game, but I'm not gonna memorize it or know the strategy. My strategy, at least. This is the area I would train in. It's like a pretty decent area, but they do come from other areas, like over here, over there, you know. The dogs do have a little bit more health now. I might have to invest in double tap, but I don't want to do it while I'm still pretty low on points. Although, now that I think about it, if I go down, I'm pretty sure I just lose the game anyway, so. I can't take my money to the grave. Might as well use it, but I think I'm going to try to train around here for a little bit first just to get a little comfortable. Kind of do want to go far on this map because I think it's a little more feasible too. Just the spaciousness, the weaponry. No pack-a-punch like I said, but like I have 2 LMGs that are doing so much damage right now. And even though I move slowly and the zombies hit hard, I think I can manage. I think both these guns are equally heavy, so it doesn't really make a difference which gun I use. But yeah, this is pretty much my strategy at least. Once they're all rounded up and I don't think there's any more zombies spawning, I'll unload and aim for the head and then rinse and repeat. The only thing is these stragglers, like the hard part is getting these in while there's still a lot of extras coming around, but once they're all bunched up like this, they're very easy to maintain. Relatively. I don't want to say super easy just in case they clip me, but now I don't see any more zombies joining the horde. I'm just gonna look at, let loose. But as soon as I kill them, they're gonna start spawning again. So, dang, that zombie got around me. Sheesh. So yeah, it'll probably be rinse and repeat in that aspect. Unfortunately, I got this insta-kill and double points right off the bat. Not probably gonna do much for it. I could probably try to throw some nades where I think they're gonna spawn, but I just don't know where they're gonna spawn. I didn't get any kills. I don't want to. The worst thing about insta-kill, like it's an incredible power-up, but if you think you have insta-kill and you don't, you're screwed. You'll either go for a lunge or you'll shoot them expecting to die and they won't. So I don't like that. But dang, these hits, I'm pretty sure in the other games when you have Jug and you get hit, you don't flinch nearly as hard as you do in this game. It just makes the zombies seem very strong, which I kind of like. I guess that kind of gives it the aspect that these zombies are like really powerful and that's why they can down you with 2 hits. That's what they're trying to do, and they're trying to get you down and eat you up, so I don't really want to let them do that. It looks like I have all the zombies I need right here. Right for the head. Not gonna let any zombies slip through because that happened last time where one zombie got by and started smacking me. Would you look at that? That's like a whole round. One horde is a whole round. I don't think that'll stay that way forever, but for now it's looking alright. I don't know when exactly I want to, but I do want to start hitting for Wonder Waff relatively soon. We'll see what this is. I think this is one of the first achievements I've gotten in this game, other than that. Probably the fact that I've gotten to round 15. So, I went the distance and proved my will to survive. Sole survivor. That's a cool little 50 gamer score I can add to my resume. But it would be a lot more appetizing if I were to complete round 15. I don't want to just do the simple thing and get to round 15. I want to complete round 15, you know? I don't want to get cut off by any of these zombies. And my sprint is running low, and there I go. I got trapped. I did not want to have to go this way because, as you probably know, water is going to make me move super slow. So instead of doing that, I'm gonna go down on round 15. Oh, I didn't even get to grab the wonder weapon or anything because I decided to try to like wrap it around, but I don't have speed I don't have stamina up or anything of the sort like that. I'm gonna run another game. I don't care. I can't go down like that. I wanted to get the Wonder Waff and keep going, so I'm gonna skip to when I get to round 15. See you in a bit. Yo, I'm back. I know I said I'd wait until round 15, but a lot of stuff has happened, and also this is a crazy freaking picture right here. I just wanted to show that real quick. Look at this. Look at this. Two max ammos, 2 insta kills right next to each other like that. That's wild. But yeah. I am gonna skip back to it, but first I wanted to show a couple of these achievements that I just got that I thought were really interesting, or at least funny in some aspects. So after I got the Sole Survivor, we all saw that one. I got the Fertilizer Man, which I'm not sure what it means, but it was right after I killed a ton of zombies right under the flogger, so maybe that's what it means, like the circle of death is the flogger. And then I got this Weapon of Minor Destruction on round 3. I couldn't find the last zombie. I wanted to kill it and then use the nuke, but I just ended up doing that, so probably there's an achievement for that. But yeah, this is actually the 3rd game I've played. There was one in between. I died on round 13 because I was being stupid. I got a little greedy. I know exactly what it was. There was a double points that I waited until the end of the round to use, and then I was training around like the original horde and I saw it start to blink, even though I knew in my head I gotta be patient, I gotta wait until all of them spawned in and then I can go over and do it. But I saw the double points running out. I'm like, no, I gotta get as many points as I can, even though I already had like 14,000 at that point or something. Not 14,000. Yes, 14, about. Yeah, about like 14,000 points. I got really lucky with Jug and Speed. They were the first two things I opened. I was just gonna leave those two open the whole time. But yeah, I went over there and I got trapped and I died and I was really mad. So I'll be back on round 15. See you in a bit. Bye. What's up, everybody? I'm back. Round 14 was a dog round, and so I'm entering round 15. I've gotten to this point with just Jug and a PPSH-41, and I've been using my Colt M1911 to just train around. Forgot to mention, I did end up getting the M19 something, 86, whatever back again. I just bought the STG off the wall, and it is so much easier to train with an STG or a PPSH. Like, you just move so fast. But in order to force myself to be more patient and wait until the end of the round to start shooting the zombies, I've been just running around with this pistol. I'm super light on my feet with it, and then I can just mow them down, and it's just like kind of keeps me honest. So I've been trying to do that. Sometimes I get steered out and I eliminate them in here, but for the most part, it hasn't been too bad keeping them contained over here. I've been kind of getting used to it. I've been enjoying the way they move, like the hoarding. It has been pretty creepy at times. Like I've had some close calls. I had a close call in round 7. I think I got like almost stuck right here, but I managed to squeeze through. But it was pretty nerve-wracking. But this is how most of the rounds have been going. I've just been kind of like training it up. And once I noticed that they stopped spawning, I just whipped out my PPSH. I turn around and I aim for the head. I'm gonna go right here just to be safe. And like, it's been pretty steady, but they have been getting more powerful, so it doesn't kill them all the time. But usually, this does end the round. If their whole horde is there, it usually just ends the round right there. Even though they're still growling. I have noticed, though, that I've been hearing these ominous, like, winds, and I think they're, like, you can hear them every now and then on the round, so it's kind of interesting. And you notice right there, you don't get double points nuke in this game. I noticed that earlier. Doesn't that suck? You only get 400 points for it? But I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. I have 33,800 points right now. I do want to start swinging at the box to see if I can get the Wonder off. And like, I guess I could buy the perks just cause. Like, there's really no need to do it, but I feel like that wouldn't be a bad way to like try to end it. Only bought 2 doors. Like I said in the last game, I got pretty lucky and it was just Jug and Speed. But this time I have Jug and Double Tap, and I haven't looked for Speed Cola yet, because I haven't really felt obligated to use Speed Cola. The PPSH like reloads like relatively fast. It's got a pretty big mag. It was just those LMGs that reloaded so freaking slowly, and made my life a little more difficult. But this PPSH, like, there's a reason it lives up to its name. Like, I've always heard this is an incredible World of War gun. They did bring it back in some maps in Black Ops 3, I believe, but it's like, this is not even fair. Like, this is ridiculous. I would want to say I get to round 20, but I just don't, I want to get there. I want to get to the point where I can get the Wonder off and buy the perks. I gotta challenge myself a little bit, right? I think if I get to round 20, I'll do it, but for now I'm gonna try to survive with what I got. Unless I run out of ammo with the PPSH, that would change things up a little bit. And also, I restarted the game a couple of times because I wanted to see if I could play as a different character, but nah, you can only play as Dempsey. I guess like as solo, like they just pick you as Dempsey. But it was funny, there was one line where I got a headshot, and he was like, "Oh, headshot. It sucks that we're not keeping score." He said, that's a good thing that was instant kill thing. He said something about keeping score. And then I remembered how in Black Ops you get a double points reward, and you'd be like, wait, we are keeping score? So it's definitely from this, you know? That's kind of cool little throwback that you'd only really know if you played this game. Oh, I can't even check my stats right now. What the frick? I don't even think you can check it if you pause the game. I guess you can only check it at the end. That's fair. But yeah, this is definitely doing less damage now. Let's see if I can get lucky and get a max ammo.
Nobody's meat snack.
I got lucky and got a max ammo. Would you look at that? I wonder how many headshots I have, but definitely a good amount. It must be a good amount.
Look at that mess I just made. Hoorah!
And yeah, I guess I'll get that achievement again to kill one zombie with a nuke.
Fucking boom, freak bags!
So this is how it's kind of been going. Like I said, I just train in this area. This little pole right here helps me if I need to get through a little bit. But sometimes it's kind of freaky because it's hard to see through this grass, and the zombies like to come from this area. So. The dogs have been slightly more challenging. I'm sure this round will prove difficult as well. Luckily, I have ammo to spare this time around. But they are taking a lot more hits. So that's something I've noticed. There's no Pack-a-Punch. I've said that multiple times, but I just want to reiterate that there is no Pack-a-Punch. But luckily, I think the guns in this game are moderately better than they are in Black Ops 1. Like, at least all the guns that I've used, like the LMGs were really good. The STG was packing heat. I haven't had too many variety of guns yet. But yeah, it's been pretty good. Not too many issues here. I think I'm gonna wait until the end of this round to do all that stuff. The beginning of round 20. I'll buy Quick Revive even though I don't need it. I'll get 4 perks and I'll hit the box until I get the Wonder Waff, or I just run out of money, because there's really nothing else to spend my money on other than this flogger, and that's I don't really feel like doing that anyway. First, we gotta get past round 19. I've been talking all this, but I like to plan for success. You gotta plan as if you've already got it so that you can go get it. The rounds have been getting challenging. I've seen that. I've noticed that. I've seen the zombies get more powerful. I've seen them come in more bunches. My guns do a little less damage, but at the end of the day, it's still the same running around. I don't think the zombies necessarily get faster. I just think they spawn. They just spawn and they do their thing. I could turn on the flogger and kill them all, but that's just no fun. Like, look at all the points like I'm getting for doing this. I would get no points. I would be net negative, and I don't think they count towards my kill count. At the end of the game, I want to see how many kills I get, right? But I gotta be careful because I think we're at the point where they're still spawning. No, they're not spawning anymore. So I'll just kill a couple. I'll kill.
Back in the grave.
And now I'm not gonna take that nuke, even though they want me to. So first things first. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Hopefully, if that kills that zombie. It touched it though. Yeah. So let's see what we got in the storage. I'm just gonna buy it. Oh shoot! I forgot that more zombies come out and about. So wrong way. I'm gonna have to kill some zombies. Shoot! I can't run in this water.
Dude, I love Bossa Nova.
So I'll buy Double Tap, which I've already opened it. I'll buy Quick Revive, because, like, why not? Just to have all those perks at the bottom. And then I'm going to start swinging at the box. Odds are eventually I'll get the Wonder Waff, but, you know, if I don't, I'm like, near positive it's on this map. I'm, like, near positive about it. If not, that would be super silly of me, but, you know. I'm pretty sure it is. Thank you.
Revive soda! Ugh, tastes like fish.
Word. Fish isn't that bad. Depends on the fish. I'm gonna go by Double Tap, and then I'll start swinging at the box. It'll crack the 40,000 point line. I can't remember where it was, though. I did go to the storage. I've opened that door. It's definitely the comm room. So yeah, these are all the areas of the map. This is Numa. You can hear the whispering. There's no Wonder Fizz right there like there is in Black Ops 3. Let me make sure I'm recording. Please tell me I am. Yep. Can't shoot slow, or they'll end up below. So when you need some help, you reach for the root beer shelf. You thirsty, partner? That's repeated, I guess. But yeah, that's where I bought the STG. Looks like there's the radio. It would make sense if this is a communication room. But now I'm thinking about it, I'm pretty sure sometimes Double Tap does have its drawbacks because you end up shooting Perkaholic. I guess that's where it comes from. I already know what that means. I do know that Double Tap can make you run out of ammo faster, but it just by facts makes you kill zombies faster. It doesn't have the effect it did Black Ops 2 onwards where it does double the damage as well, but that's okay. So time to start swinging at this box. I did see the Wonder Waff, so it's definitely here. This is the M1A1 Carbine. Pretty, alright, first gun to get. Oh, I got a launcher on this thing? Sheesh. And the flamethrower, we've seen this plenty already. Dang, why am I moving so slow? It can't be that heavy. It's just so noticeable how much worse it is to be moving so slowly. That's just something that I just don't really like that much about the heavier guns, even though they kill better, they kill faster. They're too clunky. I feel like I'm more vulnerable when I have it.
Heavy weaponry.
I love this FG-42. I haven't used it in World at War, but in Black Ops 1, I just think it looks super cool, and it shoots really fast, so. Not the most feasible thing in the world, but I like it, so. Come on. First teddy bear of the game.
Unless you take my guns, I wouldn't laugh, asshole.
I don't know if there are fire sales. I don't think they would. I feel like that was a creative concept to add, but maybe there are. Like I said, it's the first time playing this map in World at War. I'm pretty sure when I did the Varuk drones, I never got the teddy bears, but I do know that I can find the box by looking up the sky. Now that I have the whole map opened up, I should be able to find wherever I'm looking for. The question is where. And it's like, it's not even a blue light, it looks like it's just like a light. But I do want to get the Wonder Waff, I want to try it out, and if I run out of points before I get there, like, so be it. But come on, like 32,500, that's a good amount of hits. I want to try to do the math, but it seems a little complicated. Like if it's 325, no, 32.5 thousands. And then
I'll kill him before they see me coming.
Less. This is the first gun I got in my second game. I got this freaking sniper. Why is it so heavy? I already got this gun. Wow, it has a, it's like the glow isn't blue, it's like all yellowish. It's kind of cool that it has the opening there. I also got this 357 Magnum that second game, and it was packing heat. It was like, I was getting headshots and it was pretty sick, but like I had to trade it out, so.
They say I've got an electric personality. I guess they were right.
Ha ha ha. Let's see how fast this PPSH shoots. But first, you know, let me get back to my spot. Let's try and be strategic so that now that I have it, I don't just die immediately with it, you know? Let's slowly head over to our spot. I'll bring Mr. Zombie with me, and then, scared that I was gonna blow up for a second. Wouldn't have been the end of the world if it did. Could also kill him with the flogger, but I feel like that's a little bit of overkill, and I'm scared I'm gonna hit myself with it, so I think I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way and shoot him normally. See how fast it shoots. It's like not even that noticeable.
Not your sea rations!
Alright, so now instead of using the PPSH at the end of the round, like to just eliminate them all, I would get a lot more points, it's true, but come on, like look at this gun. Look at this gun and tell me you don't want me to use it. It does look a little different. That's Screw. I never noticed that before that much, but yeah, I don't have my M19 anymore, so I'm gonna move slightly slower, but like still, you'll notice a massive difference compared to like when I had that freaking, those two LMGs that I don't even remember their names anymore. Oh, well, shoot. That's awesome. Okay, so it turns out you can damage yourself with the Wonder Waff, which is something I was not aware of. I don't think that happens in the other games. I used to just shoot at the ground and be fine. But now it looks like this one hurts you. Sheesh. But it looks really cool. Wow.
Machine.
This looks a million times better in this game. Wow. I mean, that doesn't that. I didn't expect that, honestly. That was really sick. The lightning is so much sharper and like stronger and stringed really fast. Like, wow. I've played Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 3 versions of Kino and Ascension, whatever, and I've always noticed that the Thunder Gun in Black Ops 1 is so much more thunderous, and it's so cool, and it's so, like, it's awesome. And, like, the Black Ops 3 one is good. Like, I like it, too. But it just shoots too fast. It doesn't feel as powerful for some reason. Like, I don't like it as much. And so, I guess they did the same thing here with the Wonder Waff, because that's unreal. I'm gonna die. That's awesome.
That's the way I like my zombies. Fragged on the floor. Electrifying!
Dang, I'm calling it close here. The strategy is going out the window, but I have a wonder weapon, so it helps out. It doesn't look like the lightning kills me, or if it does, it would take a couple more. And the fact that I'm killing all the zombies around me immediately, it helps. Because that's the thing, sometimes when I would use it in Black Ops 1, and maybe even Black Ops 3, I'm pretty sure the Wonder Waff's available, I wouldn't kill all the zombies. Some would get out, would not get strung along. It would take a little longer for them to get caught in the lightning rod, but dang, this is a weapon. And I guess I understand why people who played this game like it so much. Because, dang, it eliminates them super fast. Like, it's instantaneous almost, like a real lightning bolt.
Electrifying! Time to kill! Do that again, I'll bite you back!
It makes sense, like, lightning strikes fast. Dang.
Die, die, die!
I'm liking it, though. I'm liking it a lot. Should be able to do something with it. Until I start running out of ammo. As I speak, like, I get more ammo, but...
Oh, those don't sound like freak bags.
Sheesh. And they get electrocuted, like, very visibly, too. Like, you can see them freaking... Wow. That is not what happens in the Black Ops games. Wow. This is ridiculous. This is crazy. They're fully getting electrocuted, which I guess makes sense. Like, that's what this weapon is.
I need to get some slugs.
Just haven't seen it before. Wow. That's a wonder weapon.
Max ammo.
Yeah,
Very good.
that's
Very
right.
nice. So, I mean, now this is getting a lot more comfortable. We'll see how far I can get having these. But like I said, I only get one down, so it takes me getting trapped once. But I do have this wonder weapon. The Wunderwaffe, as it would probably be said in German because the W sound like V's. It literally just means wonder weapon. Because Waffe means weapon, and Wunder, like wonder, I guess. I don't know what the DG2 is for. Probably something that I don't know. Like, I don't know the story of this game. I don't know the origins of the name of this game. But it's okay. There's plenty of zombies to go around. Like, that's all I'm really concerned with. Like, this is just, it didn't get all of them there, though. Oh, it's still missing some. It's missing a couple. Nothing the PPSH with double tap can't fix.
Is it raining blood around here?
I think you're seeing right, Dumps. So I know the double points nuke doesn't do anything, so I'll grab the nuke first. I'm pretty sure that this double points came here first, so I'll grab this next.
Freak bags.
But the zombies are gonna start spawning soon, so I probably shouldn't push it. But the insta-kill will protect me from going down, in my opinion, but there's a zombie right there that I don't feel like dying to, so I'm just gonna grab it. This is what World at War Zombies looks like around 25. It feels really good to finally get to a round like this. Like, Nocturne, Tone, and Varuk were not proven. That was not gonna happen for me. I like to think I'm good at zombies, but those maps are next level stuff. I still like playing them, but I will admit that they're hard, and that if I wanted to do really well on it, I'd have to like lock in like crazy. I'd have to find the right spot to train, get the right guns. But there's like, that's the thing, like having a wonder weapon of this caliber and all this space to run around, it just makes a map like that much more like, you know, like, I don't want to say easy, but like, 'cause it's never easy. It's just less challenging. Which, I don't know, maybe it's a synonym, but to me it feels a little different. Because I feel like getting here isn't something that's easy to do, but if you know how to do it, you can do it if you're disciplined about it. And that's something that I was struggling with throughout this game, like staying disciplined, being patient till the end of the rounds. But, you know, eventually it came through. And yeah, now we're on round 26, and I gotta stay level-headed. Like, I'm feeling pretty relaxed. Like, I do have a thunderous, not a thunderous, a lightning-ist, a lightning-ist weapon that it kills zombies very quickly. But I want to see if there's like an optimal way to use it, because like with the thunder gun, it's very simple. If they're in your field of view, they will die. Maybe some circumstances they get hit and they fall and they don't get, if you don't hit them in the center of the blast, like maybe they'll get up after. But I feel like with this weapon, like if they're all close enough together, like it should kill all of them. But we'll see. I'm gonna see if I can get in the middle.
It's a good day to die, freak sack.
Yeah, so it doesn't get them all, and maybe that depends on the round as well. I don't think so. I think it should be instantaneous. It's just about whether they get caught or not.
Badass machine, just like me.
Haha. Yeah, man, call yourself a machine. That's fine. Like, he has a purpose. He's here to kill zombies, so he'll do it. But yeah, no, this gun's pretty sick. I do enjoy it thoroughly, and we'll see how far I can manage to get to.
Freak bags.
I mean, getting around 30 would be pretty awesome, but it's not going to be easy. And I think I'm going to have to use all my wonder weapon ammo. I can imagine going down on a dog round, honestly. Oh, shoot. Okay, so in Black Ops 3, I don't know if Black Ops 2, you're able to reload and sprint at the same time, and you can't in this game, so I got to be wary of that. Either way, I'm pretty sure the next dog round is after round 30. I love how the last dog, like, it seems like he's smarter.
Ammo's getting low.
Dang, the zombie's fighting. But still, able to get the job done. So, I don't know how much time this PPSH is going to have ammo for. I feel like it's going to run out of ammo pretty quickly, so I'll try to be conservative with it. I'll use the Wunderwaffe to begin with, or I could try to buy a wall weapon. I don't know what weapon's in there. The SDG was doing work, but I know any gun I buy off the wall is not going to be killing zombies anymore. So I think I'm safer. I'm definitely safer running around with the Wunderwaffe, but I run faster with the PPSH, and wow, they're spawning fast. So I think I'm gonna try to train with the PPSH, and hopefully if I get trapped, I can pull out my Wunderwaffe quick enough and lay off 3 shots that are in the chamber right now. Well, we'll see. Oops, 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 oops. Oh, I shouldn't have jumped. I shouldn't have jumped. Because if I hadn't jumped, I would have been able to sneak through there. I like totally threw off my trajectory by doing that. That's unfortunate. I fell short of 500 kills and 200 headshots. That sucks. That sucks. I also fell short around 30. On my casual Chronicles playthrough, I'm pretty sure I got to around 27, so 28 on World at War is a slight upgrade. We'll see how far I get when I play it on Black Ops, which should be in a couple of months, depending on how it goes. Next time I will be playing Doris, but you know, that's such a popular, well-known map. Like, yeah, I've never played it on World at War, but I've heard a lot of people who say they like it better on World at War. Usually because of the guns, I've heard, but I mean, there must be other stuff as well. And I mean, I do like the way this game is playing on World at War. It's very different in certain aspects than what I'm used to, but it's still the same core game. Like, you know, don't die, run around, get perks, shoot zombies. But they do add the Pack-a-Punch in this map, which should add a huge dynamic to it. And look at that image. I don't know if that's the image that's in the other games. It might be. I wonder if the Numa, this is definitely the image. Same with Varuk and Noct. I don't know if this is the same image on Doris, because this image looks really sick with the zombie like putting his hand up like that. Scary. Nah, he's not doing no salute or anything like that. Like, let's relax, but he looks like he's trying to grab your face. That's scary. The zombie in the back as well near the Pack-a-Punch machine. That moon. It's like an eclipse almost. And yeah, all that power. You know, I'm pretty sure 115 was used to make the Wunderwaffe as well. So hopefully we can get the Wunderwaffe again in Doris. I should probably be able to manage that, and I don't know. We'll see how I keep running this series. I kind of do like that I've been doing 2 games in the one, but if I do really well in the first round, I don't know if I'm gonna feel like the need to do a whole other game. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll keep feeling inadequate in my first game and want to play another one, but I don't know, we'll see. Just as a quick read through for the Doris, it says the giant is rising, and Doris means the giant in German, which is the name of that factory where they were creating the Nazi zombies. I'm pretty sure they were doing it there. I think so. Like I said, I don't know all the story, but that's where they were doing it. So it sounds like, yeah, face the might of the Nazi zombies in their heartland. This is where it all began. This is where the master plan took shape. Is this where it all ends? We know the answer is no, but to all those people who were playing this game when it came out, they did not know that. And I felt that same way after Moon when we blew up the friggin' Earth from there. Sorry if that's a spoiler. I hope by now you know how that Easter egg goes. I wasn't sure how the heck they were going to bring back zombies, and they still managed to do it, and I thought that was freaking awesome. And then even after Black Ops 2, like, luckily they set the stage with Origins to kind of do that, how Black Ops 3 was going to go, but I don't know. I hope Zombies never ends, and I don't know where Zombies is at right now. I do record these episodes very, very early compared to when they get released. I do hope they're still making Zombies. Even I definitely will still be playing Zombies by the time this episode gets released, so I don't think I'll ever stop playing Zombies. It's almost a part of me at this point, but I do want to say thank you for tuning in. I appreciate all the support. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more content. I hope you enjoy your night, evening, morning, whatever it is that you're doing. Stay awesome. Play some zombies. Play some video games. Do whatever you do. Enjoy it. Peace out.